Alright, on the previous videos, we were practicing how to divide using the algorithm involving the place value charts. My concern was if you're in class or you're doing your homework and you're trying to use that algorithm, that it takes a little time to draw this neat little chart. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's the method that you prefer, by all means, please use that method. But I just want to show you an option that you have that will still help you if you're struggling with division. So let's look at this box, this problem. We have 794 divided by 3. Now if you look at the top of this worksheet, you see a line and then 4 columns. So that's what I'm going to draw on my paper. I'm going to draw a line. Alright, and then I'm going to draw a cute little top box because that was there. And once again, if you don't want to draw the top box, please don't, because math is not art class. But some of you might like drawing the top box. And I'll just draw a little line here and a little line here and a little line here. Now this is just a basic table, so it shouldn't take you that long to draw it. So that you're ready. So let's look at this problem. Now here they have all these 100s and all these 10s and all these 1s, but if you're like me and your handwriting's not perfect and you can't align your numbers perfectly, then I probably wouldn't draw it that way. So same thing, we break the number down according to place value. So I'm going to do 794. And then it's divided by 3. So I'm going to put the 3 up there. So far, no difference. Now, on our charts, they have all of these 100s. But we really don't need all of those 100s. What we need is 7 of them. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not so bad for the hundreds column, because the most you would have to draw is 10. But when you get to the tens, you're drawing a whole lot more, almost 1,000 of them. So we want to make sure that we don't do that. So here it tells me I need 9. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I don't take up the whole box because most likely I'll probably have to bring some over here. And then for here, I just need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's basically how you would draw your box to set it up without having to draw all of these numbers. Now, once again, if you click on the link that I provided on Edmodo, it'll take you to this sheet and you can print out as many sheets as you need. And if you want to have a bunch of these in your pencil pouch and just glue them on your paper when it's time for you to do division problems, by all means, please do it. But realistically, I don't think you're going to be able to print that many sheets, and you're probably going to be doing a lot of division. So, just like on the other videos, I'm going to take my blue, and this step is already eliminated. The first step with the blue, where you circle the 7, you circle 9, you circle 4, that step is already out. So this is why I like this method just a little bit better. But once again, it's your choice. So now we're going to go to my red. So the red says we're going to be making groups of 3. So 1, 2, 3. There's one group. 1, 2, 3. There's 2 groups. And I don't have enough for another group. So I know I'm going to put a 2 up there. Now, remember, whatever is left has to roll over to the other side. So I know 100 is going to be 10 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now that I've done that, I can just cross this one out because I moved it. Alright, so now we're ready to make groups of 3. So, got my crayon, my marker, my pencil. The good thing about this way is you probably don't have to color code as much, but then again you might. It's your preference. So now I'm going to be boxing groups of 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as you see, I have 1 all by himself, but that's okay. I'm going to put 6 on the top. And so you know that means now we're coming over here and we have to put 10 little ones, and we're going to cross that out. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I can cross him out. So now we're ready for our last group. So we have all our ones over here in our group. And so now we're making groups of 3, just like in the other groups. So I'm going to go, it doesn't matter if you go sideways or up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 groups of 3. And I have 2 little ones left over. So my answer is 264, remainder 2. But we're not finished because you always want to check it. You should know by now that errors or miscalculations or miscountings are easily to occur. Especially when you're dealing with Dr. Sales, because sometimes my brain is thinking faster than my mouth and I skip something. So it's very important to always go back and check your work. So 264 times, because 264 comes here, the number we use to multiply is the number we divided by, which would be 3. So now we multiply. 4 times 3 is 12, carry the 1. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 more, 19, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. But this number is not this number, is it? Well, that's because we have to add a remainder of 2, and we get 794. And that number are the same, so we know our problem is correct. So, once again, I say whichever model gets you to understand division is great. I noticed that a lot of you struggle with dividing. Just trying to do it using the area model of division or using the traditional model. This way is a great way that I discovered when I went to a workshop this summer. So hopefully it will help you, especially those of you who are still struggling with division. Once again, this is just a modified version of this, but they are both algorithms for dividing whole numbers. It will work with decimals. I will show you an example with decimals in the next video, so that hopefully when you get to 6th grade, dividing is very, very simple. Bye guys! Don't forget to watch and practice, practice, practice!